money that was lost because of Proposition 13. A problem many renters are convinced was created by the passage of 13 is rising rents, despite expected falling property taxes. Yesterday on our broadcast here, we were the first to report that Los Angeles Mayor Bradley was ready to support a move to roll back and to freeze rents in the city. Bob Dunn has the latest on that.
Renters all over the state have been pleading for someone to take up their cause. They claim since the passage of Proposition 13, not only have their rents not been decreased, but in many cases, they have been increased exorbitantly. Today, their plea was heard by City Hall. Mayor Bradley held a joint news conference with Councilman Ernati Bernardi and Joel Wax to announce support for their proposed ordinance that would freeze rents at the May 31st level and establish a 6-month moratorium on any rent increases.
With the climate today in this city and in this state, I believe that the council will act expeditiously and provide relief to the renters of Los Angeles.
We have, in fact, nothing short of a housing crisis in the city of Los Angeles. We have a vacancy rate that is the lowest in our history. We have an inflation impact on hundreds of thousands of particularly elderly citizens. And since the passage of Proposition 13, my office has been literally inundated with calls from tenants throughout the city who have documented extraordinary rent increases.
Burt Goralnick, president of a large real estate brokerage and property management firm, feels the council is overreacting and the proposed action could lead to what all apartment owners fear: rent control.
One control will lead to another control, and then we'll be looking at rent controls, and when we look at rent controls, we look at investors withdrawing from the market, and when investors pull back, they'll be placing their money into other cities and other states, and Los Angeles will end up like New York or any other city that has suffered from rent control. There won't be a selection of good apartments to choose from, whether you can afford it or not afford it.
The proposed city ordinance on a rent freeze will have a full airing tomorrow afternoon before the City Council's Government Operations Committee, with representatives of rent relief organizations and apartment owners having their say. Bob?